So when I first started my channel 5 years ago, it was so fucking frustrating. Like not knowing anything about YouTube in general, but I know now that I was just missing one thing. And if you can understand this thing, you can make educational content successful. And you don't need to be good. You don't need to be amazing at thumbnails, titles. You don't need to follow the perfect frameworks for hooks. All this shit, because this one thing is so fucking powerful. It's literally hardwired into every human's brain that when you say it like this, you're going to be at an advantage and you're going to be able to keep people watching. And if you can't do this, you're not leveraging the thing that's hardwired into all of your viewers' brains, and you're going to have to try so much harder. You're going to have to do all the editing, all of the background music, all of the fancy edits and cuts and shit, and like you got to get a copywriter to make sure you're saying everything in the right way. So much more effort without this thing to get the same result. Whereas if you have this thing and you know this thing well, and it's very simple, then you'll be able to hook your viewers into your videos, get higher watch time than your competitors, which will then make YouTube send traffic to you. And so if you don't know how YouTube works, why the fuck does this keep reloading, dude? What the fuck? This is just a subtle flex, but let me go to my educational channel. So what is this thing? Well, this thing is to talk about what bad things will happen if your viewer doesn't take your advice or does something or like doesn't watch the video. And so, for example, if I were to say something terrible is going to happen if you keep watching short form content, that might make your brain think, oh, what's the terrible thing? Or it might make you jump to a certain conclusion of, oh yeah, no shit, short form content's bad. So then I might say, and I'm not talking about, brain rot from scrolling on shorts. I'm not talking about comparing yourself to other people. I'm not talking about, and then you overcome these common beliefs that they have, and then they're stuck with this, something terrible is going to happen. And so all of our brains are hardwired to see problems. Negativity is a lot louder than positivity, unfortunately. Now, we all love big dreams and whatever, but I know it was like Sam Ovens that said, like, we don't rise to our biggest dreams, we fall to our lowest standards, or something like that. And so to achieve your goal, you need to make it an irrefutable standard. And whatever, that's besides the point. But that's because we're so hardwired towards negativity. And if we know something terrible is going to happen if we don't do something, or if we do something, or if we stay the same, or something terrible is going to happen if we ... and we don't know what that is, why does this keep reloading? What the fuck? Then we really want to know what that is, essentially. And so you can start your videos by talking about the big problem that you are going to solve within the video without revealing what the problem is and what to do to solve it. You're just talking about what the problem is to emphasize the importance of what you're going to talk about in the video. So I tried to do that at the beginning of this video without any kind of script, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.